What's up, guys? I'm NOOB-Genesis, and this is definitely Call of Duty. What? It is, I swear. Can't you tell? Look, there's a boat. Call of Duty has boats. I swear, it's hijacked. Are you calling me a liar? Ah, who am I kidding? Call of Duty has a lot more bullshit in it. That is why I am doing this channel and this game right now. I am doing this channel, it is going to be my Let's Play channel because Call of Duty pisses me off a lot. And quite frankly, I've been playing it less and less and less, and I've been playing other games a lot more. And I figured, why should I waste my time on other games and not record when I could be doing both? And that way I can do some YouTubing and I could be playing games. It's a win-win. So, without any further ado, I am playing Port Royale 2. We get to be pirates today, and this game is the sequel to one of my favorite games of all time, Port Royale 2. Now, Port Royale 2 came out in 2004, this game came out in 2012, so it took them a whopping 8 years to bring me some more satisfaction. And my god, did they do it right. They brought into this game one of the main things I wanted all along, and that is multiplayer capability. The problem is, I still haven't had a chance to play the fucking multiplayer capability because no one else seems to have this game because it is not the most well-known game. Hence why I'm also playing this, because I reckon it's a great game. It's not for everyone, I'll admit, but it's a great game and I want more people to try it out because it is a brilliant game. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Free play. Also, I apologize if the recording's a little different, whether it's the quality or not. I haven't actually done much PC recording. So, we'll see how that goes as well. I've been fiddling with the sound and stuff, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, first off, we got the name. That's going to be my name. It's going to be Genesis. Gender, male. Let me just check. Definitely male. Next up, we got introduction, flag. What do we got? We can go red. You know, I think I'm going to go with red, and I'm going to go... Let's just go with the mast. Oh, sorry, not mast. I can't even remember what it's called. It's not a steering wheel. What's it called? Fuck it, who cares? Anyway, in this game, we have 4 nations. We can go Spain, England, France, or Holland. Now, it doesn't matter really what you go, because this is more just what nationality you are, I guess, and where you're going to start out. Because later on, you could be starting as the nation of Spain, and you could end up attacking Spain. You could be working for the English. Doesn't really matter. What you do changes throughout the game. However, I'm going to go Spanish just to start off with, and I'm going to pick a nice little quiet town of Gibraltar. This town's down the very bottom. It's nice and secluded. And yes, anyway, next up we got the year. We can set it to... Oh, shit, it changed that. Ah, yeah, of course it would. And the year pretty much just defines how many different towns there are for each nation. It goes by what's historically correct, I'm pretty sure. Or close enough, too. And anyway, I'm going to go 1550 just to start off, because I feel like this game needs to start from 1550. It's when the game started, I guess. Or at least that's where I see it. It seems the time frame. You got normal, advanced, professional, and that's it. There is no noob difficulty. What pricks? No, I actually like that about this game. They don't actually appeal to everyone. They purposely go for the people who are going to be interested in this game. And next up we have standard production. I'm not going to explain that just yet. I'll explain that once I'm into the game. Average town size. I'm going to have it as small as possible, and that's 1,000. And let's make it as hard as possible and go with 30,000. We start with the least amount of money and only 1 ship. And whoops, I better set my town again. I don't want to be going to Veracruz. That's all at the other end of the map. Gibraltar, Gibraltar, Gibraltar. Where the fuck are you, Gibraltar? There you are. Start the game. So anyway, for people that don't know, this is a Caribbean or Caribbean, however you pronounce it. Pretty much a trading simulator, pirate simulator, battle simulator. I don't know what you want to call it. There's all sorts of shit. You can even build your own businesses at the once you get into it a bit more. So there is all sorts of shit. Anyway, let's go into the town of Gibraltar, my hometown. How beautiful is it? Entering Gibraltar. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Any day now. Now, one thing they've upgraded in this game... Shut up! One thing they've upgraded in this game... I'll just have to talk louder than you, prick. One thing that they've upgraded in this game, for the 4th time saying it now, is the graphics. Now, while some of you, this may not seem like that impressive graphics, but keep in mind, this game is based off a very, very old game. Well, not a very, very old game, but quite an old game. And the thing I like about the graphics is, yeah, they look nice, and it's simplistic. That's the best part. I like the simplisticness of it. Oh, sorry, the simplicity of it. Anyway, where to start? First off, you start with one ship. Oh, you can set more if you want. And you got your different stats for the ship. It's pretty much, you got your convoy. A convoy is built up of a certain amount of ships. Doesn't matter how many it is. Could be 1, could be 50, I think. But anyway, this has one ship in it. It has 100% health. It goes at 10 knots. That's how many cannons it's got. Blah, 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 blah. None of that's really important right now. First thing we need to do is start trading. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can do it automated, which is generally a lot more efficient, or you can do it manually. And if you do it manually, you come to the dock in each town. You come in, you do sliding, move it along. You have a look at what's selling, like what's cheap at the moment, and what they got plenty of stock of, because that's generally going to be cheaper. You have a look at the commodity list. But first thing we want to look at is town info and the production. These 5 things here are what this town produces, and this is what it only produces. Every different town has a different set things, but in this town we're going to have wood. So if I build a sawmill, or if I go to the sawmill, they'll have wood that they produce. Wheat at a wheat farm, hemp at a hemp farm, and then this is a little different. Clothing and coffee require other goods. Clothing requires cloth and dyes, both of which aren't made in this town, so that's a little difficult. If I ended up building a clothing store, or tailor I think it is, I'm going to have to supply this town with dye and what was the other one I said? Cloth. And I have to supply my warehouse with that, which is what I've got just here, my warehouse. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hire a steward. And this steward, I'm going to get him to buy goods. Any chance that the goods come in that cost that are at a good price, he's going to buy them for 100%. And then he's going to sell them again once they reach 120%. So that's pretty good. He does work for me for doing that. Like, I don't have to do anything. It's just automatic. Welcome. But that is not what we're going to be making much money at all. What we want to do is we want to come out here, and so we want to do some trading. So instead of trading manually, I'm going to be lazy. I'm going to set up an automatic trade route. And an automatic trade route is exactly as it sounds. I go plan route, click the towns that I want it to go to. Let's go to that one, that one, that one, that one, and we'll make them go back in the exact same order. Now, what that's going to do is I can now set its prosperity, my strategy. Now, this is something you can do. This is where it gets really in-depth if you want to. That's the best thing about this game. On the surface, it's highly simplistic, and you can keep it that way if you want. But if you want to get in-depth with it, you can get really in-depth with it. I can have, this is the ship, when it is in the one town of Gibraltar, I can have it so he buys a certain amount of stuff, or he sells. This is, the arrow is going from the ship to the town. So that means he is selling from the ship. The captain of the ship sells to the town for whatever price you set. Let's go, blah, 120%, plus more. Or less, whatever. All that crap, you can set a certain amount that he sells. You can sell just, I don't know, 5 of each thing. Or you can sell everything. Or you can buy everything. Or you can do both in the one town. Who the fuck knows? Either way, that gets really complicated. I'm going to keep it simplistic. I've got my town set. I'm going to do this straight off to profit. That's all I give a shit about. Profit. Oh, wait. One button. Now I want to activate it. And now if I speed up time again, my ship should be leaving the dock soon. There it is. Pretty much he's just going to go from each of these towns. Hang on, let me click him again when I get a chance to. Now he just went to that town. If we have a look here, he bought some stuff. Now he's going to go to the next town, sell as much stuff as he can for the best price, and then he's just going to go to the next place, and he's just going to repeat that over and over and over to hopefully bring me in some cash. Which, speaking of cash, what is the point of it? First up, that is how you rank up. You need to be wealthy. You need to have a lot of ship stowage. You need to have a lot of employees. Okay, I'm lying about that for this rank. We need fuck all. We just need cash. And once we've built up some cash, we can build more ship, or we can buy more ships. We can start building businesses once we reach a certain rank. We can do all sorts of shit. But for now, we just need to trade and trade and trade until we finally get some stuff together. What else we got? While we're waiting for this guy to start trading, I'm going to speed up time. As you can keep an eye on this section up here. That's where my gold is. And if you look down here, this is what the guy's currently trading. He's gone from town to town. In the meantime, I'll show you some of the menus. Next up, we've got reputation. Reputation in this is very, what have you done for me lately, to quote a different reviewer of the game. I can't remember who it was doing the review, but shit happens. Anyway, what I mean by what have you done for me lately is, as you can see, it's slowly going down. These guys don't care what you did 10 months ago. They only care what you've done for them lately. So you can do missions for a nation, you can conquer other towns that they're at war against if you have a letter of marque. You can do all sorts of stuff in their favor and it'll build up their reputation. You need to build up reputation for things like later on down the track when you build multiple towns, also when you build in multiple towns. The more towns you build in, the higher your reputation needs to be with that nation. Also with the city as well, but I'll get into that later. Next up, you can see down here, we have Trader, Privateer, and Pirate. Oh shit, I ranked up. Give me them golds. Look at them loot. Sweet. No, I don't really get anything, that's just more of an aesthetics thing. Anyway, my trader's still going at it, he's going crazy. I'm up to 72 grand, not bad. I could probably build another ship by now. Oh, sorry, I can buy another ship, but I'll talk about this quickly first. Trader is as it sounds, trade. The more you trade, the more the pie chart goes green. The more you go as a privateer, and a privateer is someone who fights for their nation. That is someone who fights against pirates, gets letters and marques, and fights against nations they're warring against. As you can see up here, Spain is at war with France. So if I was to get a letter of marque from the viceroy or a governor from Spain, I can go and fight France's military convoys or France's towns, and I end up gaining reputation with the Spanish. Of course, the French are going to hate me. But anyway, that's what a privateer does. They fight for their nation. And then you got a pirate, which everyone knows what a pirate is. They fuck with whoever they want just to profit themselves. And that's pretty much the gist of it. But anyway, as I said, town reputation. Let's go back to my hometown. I got 89 grand right now. Now, what can I spend my gold on? Right now, bugger all. I started off in a town that only has a small shipyard. And small shipyards are pretty shit. All they do is repair your ships. I needed a drink, sorry. In a big shipyard in a bigger town, you can buy and sell ships. However, you need to actually visit a town or have a warehouse in a town to... you need to actually have a ship in the town or a warehouse in the town to be able to view it at any time. And my convoy is currently going in and out of towns, but he's not actually sitting in a town that can sell stuff. Here he is, right here. Right, anyway, I've got a warehouse in this town because it's my starting town. Anyway, what you can do with your money. Architect. Once I hit the rank of sailor, I'll be able to start building... Shut up, dude. Seriously, I'm not interested. I die. I can't even see my mini-map. I've lost the town. There it is. Anyway, as I was saying, talking over the top of some rude prick. Thank you. Architect. I'm a better teacher, by the way. You must hold the rank of sailor or higher before you can talk to the architect about building your own buildings. Now, normally what I do is I actually buy out some of the businesses before I start building my own. As you can see, this is a residence. Let's actually have a look. Build. As you can see, I can't build anything yet. But you can build more warehouse, you can build residence. Then, as I showed you before, I think I showed you before, with the production stuff... Oh, I can hear a sound glitch. That's never good. Let's try and speed up time. Hopefully it fixes it. Never mind. Anyway, God damn it. Let me just save this quickly because I don't trust this. Genesis, that'll do. Whoa, no, that's the wrong game. Whoa, that's a good game. Let's go save. Let's go Genesis. Let's play. Okay, resume. Now, fucking stop making the sound glitch, you stupid game. Hang on, let's load a screen and then we'll come back into it. Hopefully it doesn't crash. More importantly, hopefully it loads. If not, I'll just have to pause the video and come back into it. Which is looking like what I'm going to have to do. Sorry guys, I'll be back in a sec. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Some things are just unavoidable. Anyway, where was I? As I was saying about architects, what's it doing? Build. Yes, that's right. Sawmill, wheat farm, hemp plantation, tailoring, coffee plantation, and then this other random crap. Now, when you come to a town, you can only build, as I said before, this town only produces this stuff right here. That is it. If I want other stuff from another town, I have to go build in that town, or I have to go and buy it, or trade, or whatever in the hell I'm doing. But, of course, as you saw, you can set up automatic trade routes to kind of supply stuff, so it works out pretty cool. But anyway, that's all I can do for that. But, as you saw, I can only build a sawmill for wood, wheat farm for wheat, hemp plantation for hemp, tailoring for clothing, and coffee for coffee. Obviously. This other stuff's more like a bonus thing. You've got to be certain ranks for them. School, yeah, as it says, increases the satisfaction of citizens and all that crap. Hospital stops plagues from coming as much. Eventually, you can be, when you become an administrator, you can build your own manor, and then you can get married, and the woman moves into your manor, all that stuff. I wonder if actually, if you select female at the start, if it becomes a male that you can marry. Who the fuck knows? But anyway, you can also upgrade to a big shipyard way later down the track. That is very handy. But anyway, let's get back into it. What am I at? 104,000. I really want to get another ship. 11,000. You know what? Fuck it. Where is my little ship? I'm going to send him over to someone that can buy ships. There he is. Click him. Ah, cool. He's already over here. Let's send him over to Margarita. This is a much bigger town, and this should be able to let him in. So you know house or convoy in the town. Now I should be able to join it. And as I was talking about how the big shipyard is really useful, this town's big enough that it actually starts with a big shipyard. And big shipyards, compared to small shipyards, the small ones can only repair things. The big ones actually buy and sell ships, which is very, very useful. And lucky me, they have a flute. This thing has a 500 cargo capacity, which is much better than what I had. You have shippy. Gotta be kidding me.
Not part of a convoy.
Oh, thank God. So I haven't actually recorded on computer before, so I don't know how well this is going, if it's having problems converting some shit. I don't know. But anyway, now I have another convoy. Whoop, whoop. Form convoy. I'm going to call it the Veilful. I am a big Final Fantasy X fan. I absolutely love it. But anyway, as you can see the difference here. 200, 500 capacity. Big ass difference. But anyway, I'm going to send this guy back on his normal job. Activate route. You know, I'm going to do some manual trading with this guy. Now, let's go back out here. I'll show you what manual trading's like. Now, I'm at Margarita. First things first, I've got to find some towns. You got to actually go up to them to actually find them. Lucky for me, I know where they all are. Down here, there's one down here. Georgetown. I'm not going to go searching the entire map for them all, because I don't want them all. I just want this section around here. Like all the English Channel. Uh-oh. I ranked up. Give me that ugly vase. There it is. Aren't I so lucky? Anyway, 2 more ranks and I can start building stuff in my own town. That'll be pretty good. I don't know if I'll be able to get into it on this video, because I'm going to try and aim these Let's Plays for about half an hour each, but I may even upload 2 times a day, depending on how well my internet handles it. But anyway, back to what I'm doing. I am doing manual trading. So these guys all need cloth, like badly. What else do they need? If I go to the commodity... I can't see the commodity list. That's a shame. Alright. What do they need? I don't know what the prerequisite for ropes are. I think it might be hemp, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go here. What do they need? They don't have much wood, so let's get some of that. I'll try and buy as much as I can for 39 bucks. Wheat. Do the same thing. No, fuck it, I'll get them for 40. I only got one more thing. Hemp. Whoa, shit. It's sitting on 60. Instantly goes in price. Fuck you too. Bread. Now this stuff is... Oh, God damn it. None of this shit wants to give me cheap. Oh, fuck it. This is why I like to do it automatically, because it's just easier. Now, Granada. Alright, see, it says right here, I purchased it all for 39. It's up for 59. And that's what I'm going to do. And also, see how they had nothing down here? If you sell items that they desperately need, like this, popularity in Granada has increased. But again, it is kind of one of those what have you done for me lately things, and they tend to drop pretty damn quickly. Oh, lucky I didn't bring hemp over here. This shit's loaded with it. 14 hemp. What else we got? Banana. Banana's pretty good because they're an alternate food. They're a raw product, so you don't have to have any prerequisite for them. And the more food you have in a town, the less likely you're going to hit a famine. Which, famines are never good because your town just drops in people. Oh shit, I get 24 things for a low price. What about this one? Nice. 28. Then I'm going to go back to Margarita because I want to try and supply this town up a bit. Oh, bam. And they need this stuff. That's even better. They don't need hemp. Cocoa, they don't need that much either, but it's a decent fucking price for what I had. No, fuck them though. They don't need much rope either. Hang on, I'll try and sell it for... No. Let's go somewhere else. What about you guys? Do you need hemp? No, you don't need hemp. God damn it, I just supplied this town, didn't I? Gay as AIDS. Let's come down to Porto of Spain. Oh, these sons of bitches, they're already one step ahead of me. Right, so I sold it for 180. Fuck it, let's go for that in this town. Oh wait, they've already got that full. I don't want to sell them shit. They've got 2 bars of it already. What are they selling? They're selling some clothes. Clothes are pretty expensive. Yeah, that's another thing they did in this game. They actually upgraded a lot of the amount of items you can get. There used to be like a very limited choice. Now, it's still fairly limited, but it's definitely a step up. And it's a decent amount. Anyway, sell that. Well, I just went from 540 each to 900 each at that town. That's pretty damn good. The rest of the stuff nobody needs or wants. Let's sell all that. Let's come up here and try and sell some shit. I want to get rid of this hemp and cocoa. And then I'm going to set this back to automatic. Because, quite frankly, it's faster and I'll end up making a lot more money a lot quicker, and then we can move on to some actual privateering eventually. It should be fun. Let's go to that town, sell this shit. Cocoa, fuck it. Let's just sell for that, because I just want to set this up. Anyway, I'm going to set up another new trade route, plan route. Let's go from Margarita to Porto Santo to Port of Spain to Granada. Now, you can set them really big tracks or whatever, but personally I just prefer to the smaller ones. Next ship I get, I'll probably set it just along this coastline, back and forth. But for now, let's just do that. And I am climbing up in things. Right, I need 32 more grand for my promotion. I need to, after the Mariner is when I can get Sailor. So once I get Sailor, I can start building shit in my own towns, which will be really good. Anyway, we got free vessels? So what now? Free vessels cannot be sent out. No, never mind. No point. Let's see what we got in here. Politics. Yeah, as you can see, people at the moment, they're at peace. You can get the swords come across for in that war. I'm like summing this up so briefly, but it's really a good game in the long run, and it gets very in-depth. That's the best thing about this game is oh shit, there's items there. Go get the items. Yeah, on the surface, it's a very simplistic game, but you can end up making it a very, very detailed game. That's what I like about this game most. Treasure chest down with 8,000 gold. Sweet. But yeah, it's very simplistic on the surface, but if you get really into it, it can be a very detailed game and a very in-depth game, which I think is pretty cool. Because that's the best way to portray things, I think. Make it so it's a very complicated game at heart, but anyone can do it on any level. They can, if they want to do it as a basic level, they can do it as a basic level. If you want to do it as a very in-depth level, you can do it as an in-depth level. And the balance of power, this is a pretty simplistic thing as well. Basically, the more ships you have, the more of the world's population you own, the more towns you end up conquering, the more balance of power. And I think by the end of it, you can actually conquer the entire world if you're good at, like, if you end up playing for that long, which I might try and do. We'll see how it goes. God, sorry, my throat's really dry. We'll see how it goes, and yeah, I am on normal difficulty, and I have got a lot of experience in this game, so hopefully we'll get there. But anyway, let's speed this up again. Oh shit, leveled up instantly. What did I get? What did I get? Ka-ching! Winning. Alright, let's speed that up again. So yeah, now I need to get, what do I need? Okay, I only need gold, and then I can be a seller, and then I can start building shit. Which is then, that's when it becomes a little more interesting, because you have to start supplying stuff. You've got to try and outbuy the rest, what do they call it? The other merchants in town who have their buildings as well. I end up buying out their things. You've got to build residents to obviously house your workers. You've actually got to get the workers from other towns to come to your town. All sorts of shit. But I'll get to that when it comes to it.
A convoy is in trouble.
But I'll probably have to do that in the next video. I'll probably get to Sailor, and then after I get to Sailor, I'll probably pause it. I'll stop it, and then I'll get the new video. Oh shit! Look! Stop! Go get the fucking loot. No, the loot's gone now. You son of a bitch. It's all your fault. I hate you. You're a failure and a disappointment to me. Oh well. I'm always sitting on 200 grand, so that's a good start to the to my city building once I get to it. What else we got? What can I explain in this short amount of time? Balance, that's pretty straightforward. I don't think that really needs explanation. It's pretty simple. Your warehouse trade, actually I'll show you the warehouse trade. Watching now, I'll get another sound glitch and I'll crash my game just before I'm finished. Entering Gibraltar.
That a city's administrator will offer you contracts. These contracts usually have something to do with supplying the city. They are not only financially rewarding, but also increase your reputation in the city and the nation.
Yes, we get the point. Thank you. Anyway, as that old man was trying to explain, you get missions from, at the moment, this is the administrator. I'm going to slow this down for a sec. The administrator. There's also the administrators, there's governors, and there's viceroys depending on the town. This is a very, very small town, so the lowest rank is the administrator, which you can eventually become. And they offer you things. If you're a trader, they'll probably offer you more things like this, where they try and ask you, can you obtain the following goods and sell them to the town? And they want 198 cloth. And that's because I'm a trader, they want me to go and buy stuff or obtain items for them. If I was a privateer, they'd want me to go and kill a pirate nearby or something. I don't think there's any pirates yet, though. I normally turn that up because it's more fun. But, yeah. So that's that. And then a pirate, I don't think they like you at all. I don't know what they do, really, other than traders. I don't really see much other than kill pirates and obtain goods. But there's other things. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'll get to this first off. I always run on tangents. Anyway. Yeah, so if I do this mission, I will get 5% goodness to the town. They will like me a lot more, and the reputation will go up with the whole of Spain. So that's pretty handy. But I'm not going to be doing that right now. However, if we look at this, the tavern. The tavern's where you get more unique missions. You'll get people who ask you to go, oh, go find my son. He's lost at sea somewhere and all this crap. And they'll give you treasure map pieces, or you can just meet people who will sell you treasure map pieces. Or you can, I don't know, there's all sorts. You meet people you can buy treasure map pieces. We've also got the church here. You can throw feasts or missionaries. Can you help me supply a missionary with goods, then deliver him to his mission? In return, he'll convert some of the natives and surrounding villages who will join your convoy as sailors. So that's pretty handy. You can build fates, so you've got happiness for the actual cities, and then you've also got how much they like you. They're two different things. This city ain't too, like, they're alright. They're not very satisfied, I guess. They're below average. But you can put that up over time. You can get that up by making it so they've got tons of, they've always got supplies. Like at the moment you can see there's many red bars because it's not really well supplied. I could set my ships to make them well supplied, but I'm just going for profit right now, so fuck them. I'll work on that a bit later. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for this video, guys. I'm just going to quickly get to Sailor. Bang, there it is. Sailor, like a boss. In the next video, I will probably show you a bit more of. This is when it gets more fun. I'm pretty sure this video was more about just the basic steps, the baby steps to getting to where you got to start, and then it's going to start taking a bit off, and it's going to be a bit more fun. So I'll get into that next video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed my first Let's Play. I'm getting pretty bored of COD. I'll probably be uploading these a lot more frequently, but I will still be uploading my COD videos. Either way, guys, hope you enjoyed and have fun.